Welcome back to the Essentially You podcast. I am your host, Dr. Marisa Snyder, and I'm here to help you rock your hormones and feel great in your body so that you can reclaim more energy, vitality, and joy and become the CEO of your health. Let's jump on in. Today, I'm here to share the awesome benefits of one of the most powerful superfoods on the market today that is readily available in most coffee shops and grocery stores. It is a superfood that should really be used every day instead of coffee. I know. But I'm talking about a go-to, consistent coffee, calm, and blissful state. I'm talking about matcha green tea. See, the truth is, as many as 65% of American adults are hooked on coffee, sucking down about 3 cups per day on average. Trust me, I get it because I am one of those adults. I consider myself a coffee aficionado, and I love it as much as anyone. In fact, I start every single morning with my special Americano around 7 a.m., about an hour after I wake up, just before I walk the beach stairs. But here's the problem. Coffee's caffeine high can wreak havoc on the body over time if you drink too much, you never take a break, or you neglect to properly detoxify from it time to time. As you and I both know, a coffee buzz starts off with a blast and almost always ends with a little bit of a crash unless you keep drinking more coffee. And that's because it spikes our adrenaline, cortisol, glucose, insulin levels, in turn creates jitteriness and nervousness, even anxiousness and irritation. So much so, we have seen coffee actually affect people when they're wearing a continuous glucose monitor, because again, it will spike glucose and insulin levels. Now, it doesn't cause the same response in everyone, depending on your overall health, your hormones, and honestly, your liver detoxification pathways, right? Pathway 1 and 2. But coffee can derail your metabolism and start a chain reaction of other symptoms when it's consumed in excess to simply get through the day, which is simply not the case when we talk about matcha green tea. That's the thing about matcha green tea is you can drink so much of it, unlike coffee. That's why as I get ready to do my 14-day detox starting January 10th with my husband Alex and hundreds of people, because there are already hundreds of people signed up, I'm going to be making the switch from coffee to matcha for 14 days. Now, I haven't broken up with coffee in quite some time, and I cannot tell you how excited I am for the break. Well, I'm equally excited and equally a little nervous, but I have given up coffee many times before and subbed it out with matcha, and it has been great. Now, if you are interested in learning more about the detox and wanting to help optimize your liver detox pathways, your gut, your metabolism, even your blood sugar, I'm going to have the link to the detox in the show notes because there is still time to sign up. Yes, kits are limited and we are filling up, but there is still time to join. So without further ado, I cannot wait to tell you the 5 reasons why you should make the swap. For one, it's a better buzz. I know. You're thinking to yourself, what is a better buzz than coffee? I'm telling you, it's matcha because you have more sustainable energy all day long without the jitters. The first thing I love about matcha is the ability that it provides incredible sustainable energy throughout the day. It's not like caffeine jitters or something that you would experience when you drink a Rockstar or a Red Bull or even a double mocha or something like that. That's because 25 milligrams of caffeine in a cup of matcha binds with matcha's phytonutrients, especially L-theanine, in a way that slows down the absorption of the caffeine over time. So you lower the caffeine buzz and it lasts way longer, like up to 6 hours longer. People can feel that consistent, sustainable, alert energy throughout the day. And that's why monks used it hundreds and hundreds of years ago. It would keep them fully focused in meditation for hours at a time. Number 2, it has a powerhouse of antioxidants. I don't know if you know, but I actually wrote a book on matcha many years ago called The Matcha Miracle. And the reason why I was so fascinated was the antioxidant capacity. The core reason why there's so many benefits associated with this green tea is that it's bringing so many different types of antioxidants to the table. It's bringing a really specific secret sauce of antioxidants called catechins. Now, catechins are these really powerful types of polyphenols that go into the body and work on a really incredible level throughout the body. We're talking about cellular DNA repair. We're talking about reducing inflammation. And there's also flavonoids, chlorophyll, vitamins, minerals, polyphenols of all different types. So I want you to know know that when you are working with matcha, you are working with the superfoods of superfoods. Like, I consider it to be one of the top 5 superfoods that are available today. Number 3, it boosts your immune system, your metabolism, and your heart health. Thanks to the catechins I just mentioned, specifically the ones that are famous and most well studied of them all, called the epigallocatechin galates, also known as EGCGs. Drinking matcha can boost your immune system, help to fight cancer, improve your blood sugar, and improve heart health and function. And it has been shown to help you burn more calories and increase your metabolic flexibility, which I love, which helps you to burn more fat throughout the day. I mean, it can't get much better than that. Then we've got number 4, improve skin tone and elasticity. Green tea has been shown in plenty of different types of skincare products, right? And one of the best ways to get skin benefits is to drink matcha, right? Because we know skin is from the inside out. While coffee's higher quantities of caffeine may cause physical stress, resulting in acne or even dehydration, matcha's low caffeine content and beneficial compounds actually does wonders for our skin. According to this analysis of 20 studies, drinking green tea may be effective at scavenging free radicals, cancer prevention, hair loss, skin aging, and even reducing sun damage. And then there's number 5, the 5th reason, which helps to detoxify the body of heavy metals and toxins. Because matcha contains a high concentration of chlorophyll. That's actually the reason why it is so green. It's the pigment in the plant that allows it to absorb light during photosynthesis, which turns to create energy. Now, chlorophyll acts as a mega detoxifier and binder, and it helps to get rid of heavy metals, chemicals, and toxins. Chlorophyll has been linked to a natural cancer prevention throughout all the ways it binds to carcinogens in the body, preventing them from traveling throughout the body and ending up in our brain and our fat cells and causing harm. And then as a bonus, number 6 is, if you haven't ever tried matcha before, go and get yourself a cup. It is delicious. And it tastes, it's not coffee. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not coffee. But when you make a matcha latte, kind of similar as you would make like a coffee latte, it is creamy and delicious and hot and warm. Actually, my favorite, there's 2 different ways that I love to drink matcha. I love it as a matcha latte. So when I start to do the detox, actually the week that we prep before the detox, I will make up my matcha green tea. I typically use ceremonial matcha. I'll whisk it up in hot water, and then I will foam up some almond milk or macadamia milk, whatever nut milk we've got in the house that we love. I'm going to pour the foamed milk over it. I also love to use Vital Proteins collagen, so I'll put a scoop of that in there, and then I dust it with cinnamon, and it is so good that way. So that's my favorite way to make a matcha latte. And then in the summertime, I actually love to make iced matcha lattes. And I actually have an amazing recipe in my Essential Oils Menopause Solution book. So you take a high-speed blender. I have a Vitamix. I've had this Vitamix since 2008. That is how long I've been using this Vitamix. And there was a time where I was using it every single day. I use it almost every single day now, but I was using it multiple times a day for about a decade. Anyway, so this high-powered Vitamix blender, I will put in the ceremonial powder. I'll put in the almond milk, whatever milk. I will blend it up at high power, and then I will pour that over ice and then sprinkle some cinnamon on top of it. Now, I don't typically drink sweetened matcha, but if you go to a Pete's or a Starbucks or really any coffee shop, the matcha that you're going to get there is probably sweetened. If you do decide to sweeten your matcha, I highly recommend monk fruit or stevia to keep it. Again, we want the blood sugar balancing benefits of matcha. We want all of the incredible benefits. And the best way to do that is to keep the sugar profile low. So use a little bit of stevia, use a little bit of monk fruit, whatever you tolerate and whatever you like. And just to kind of sweeten it up a little bit, I personally love the grassy, grounded, earthy taste of matcha. I think that's what makes it so special and so unique. I also love the ritual of making it because it is such an incredible ritual. And so if you were thinking about a change, if you're thinking about mixing things up, giving your liver a little bit of a break, giving yourself a great antioxidant and superfood boost, try giving matcha a try, even maybe a couple days a week, or maybe give it a full week or full month. I'm going to start drinking matcha probably around the 5th of January, and I'm going to swap it out for the rest of the month. So I'm going to be about 25 days out of the month of January, I'll be drinking matcha instead of coffee. It does feel like a little bit of a challenge. I'm not going to lie, because we do have a pretty serious coffee operation here at my house. But I do know, I feel like it's time for me to take that break. And there's something to be said about having coffee freedom, but also about having food freedom. So if you ever wondered what it would feel like to have food freedom, to have be free of addictions of sugar, caffeine, processed foods, salt, I really highly recommend checking out the 14-day detox. Again, it's only 14 days. And could you imagine that literally before the end of January, feeling lighter, feeling more clear, having that food freedom, feeling less stress, less irritability, less mood swings, and feeling like a new you ready to tackle the rest of 2023. If that is something that feels aligned with you, then join me and hundreds, I'm talking hundreds already, and we are far from closing the doors on the group detox. Join us. Be a part of the big transformation that we're going to experience. Join me personally. I'm going to be there walking you through the whole process, holding your hand the entire way. I think you're going to love how you feel on the other side. And to me, I think it's a worthy endeavor. It's a worthy adventure to give yourself 14 full days to completely feel like a different person. So I'll have the link in the show notes to go and check out the detox. And I hope that you love this episode. I hope you're down to give matcha a try. And again, if you love the tips today, be sure to subscribe for easy tips to heal your hormones and upgrade your health. And if you get a chance, also leave a quick review. That may more women find this show and get exposed to becoming a CEO of their health. Until the next time, have a great day.